or Pudge.
Oh, Reader.
This is not Tighter Pudge. That's
Just think
sad.
about this hero.
Elsewhere on the side lanes and gonna let Quinn come back off of some team fighting.
Oh, we got him with the side blades.
Gank a side lane or something.
Mickey gonna be caught by the gank. The rotation from the supports with the tombstone out. There is no response from Liquid here. Gladiators may have an advantage. Oh, gets bumped over to the other side of this cliff area here. Nisha gonna be hit a couple more times perhaps. Quinn is gonna go for the support kill instead. Lining it up on the Rubik. Dyrachyo joining in on this fight. Still not quite enough, but the swashbuckle will finish him off thanks to that arcane rune.
As Arcane Rune's doing mad work. Did not get the shield rune though.
Zai coming in through the side. He
It.
gets the vacuum onto a lot of heroes with the ion shells, but he did come into this fight half health. Look at Mickey. He has tree danced his way all the way across the map to join in this engagement. Everybody coming mid lane, both carries, and it will be Gaimin Gladiators who end up with the kill lost there.
Do some damage. He's gonna mess with
Wukong's command gonna be used in the top lane with the charge already set up onto Ace. They get him. Need something here. They're going to try and surprise Dyrachyo with the double ion shells, and they almost got him. Got him a little bit low, but ultimately Dyrachyo will be the one to respond with force.
Another adaptive.
Almost killing Zion. He got him with the adaptive strike, and they might even be able to get Boxy as well, as he can charge out of this one. That was a very risky move, and it clearly does not pay off. Another adaptive strike coming up. Boxy going to disappear up to the high ground. Gets it off, but even if that didn't kill him,
Okay, Nisha had a really good first 20 minutes, and then just nothing translated after that.
Yeah.
You can't slip up for Gaimin right now. This team will punish you immensely hard.
Again. The charge is going to be a bit later this time, but he only needs to do a finishing blow here. One more hit, a second hit, in fact, needed, but Ace does die. The blast off lands. Meanwhile, Boxy trying to get away from the mines, and he's dead. Quinn is going to respond now with an extra kill. Oh, shield crash stolen. Not the Rolling Thunder he was hoping for. Insania will die as a result as well. So, core for 2 supports. It feels like they're playing a little bit more for Nisha to carry the game.
Not a bad idea. You're going to pick a player in the world to try and carry you.
Look at they're just trying to keep Dyrachyo in this
he's in
wall.
trouble.
It might actually work here. The charge is going to come through, and that's enough. Wow. The charge, vacuum with the charge is a nice combination as well. Good pickup, though. Zai will die again. All right, Avery, if somebody calls GG right now, it'll be the shortest game of the tournament.
It will also be the biggest inquiry we've ever seen in Dota.
Oh, a TA trap on the high ground is going to be able to spot Celery as well. He's going to get a tombstone out on the high ground. They are not going to be able to save that Undying. Nisha's going to take some damage in the turnaround, but Boxy and the Monkey King is here as well. They're going for the kill on Dyrachyo, and they have him as well. Damn. Liquid, once again, coming off of a laning phase.
6 charges on that Deso already for Nisha. Walks into a haste room.
Ace, you got to be careful. They're going to go for Tofu instead. Tofu can't get the taser off in time to protect himself against the physical damage. And
they're
again,
just crumbling right now.
Careful of this, hasted up. They get a disarm onto the Templar Assassin, but there's too many other heroes of Liquid here. Okay,
Boxy sacrifices.
This one to get off the Rolling Thunder. He gives his life in order to win yet another little skirmish for Liquid. He might be baited by the fact that Boxy cancels his charge and won't be expecting more heroes to be here. TV get off the Rolling Thunder. Tofu's going to try and clear some way. They have a stolen charge out from Dyrachyo. He morphs into the Spirit Breaker, and they do manage to get that Spirit Breaker kill. And Nisha is struggling to put damage onto a single hero. Gets disarmed by the Pango because he's also going Heaven's Halberd.
Stolen charge, going to commit onto the Darks here.
Turn around, can't even get off a vacuum there, and Mickey gets off the Wukong's command with nobody inside of it. Now he's stuck here, and Liquid are being corralled around.
Meld hit? That's a lot with the monkeys.
Oh, it is a lot with the Boundless Strike landing as well. The telekinesis is going to allow Mickey to be able to get into the trees. Nisha has refraction, so he should be kind of fine here. Or maybe not. Celery, they're going to keep chasing after him. Nisha into the trees, turns around. Oh, that was going to be a bit of a whip there. And Tofu to deliver the final blow.
Nisha can go in with this blink aggressively, even into a tombstone or something, and maybe help commit on a big core while the stuns are out. We also have Mech and Pipe done for Zai.
When you have the Aegis, could be more important, right? Like you have these defensive abilities from these supports, and you have a Morphling. A lot of this time, you want to kill a hero in those first 1 or 2 punches.
Goes both ways, but generally it's a bit more defensive to finish it. And Hurricane Pike,
they're going to try and burst down the Pango. They got him. The taser could not save him. The BKB helping Nisha, able to clear through that debuff pretty quickly. And they stole mines. Lurking in the side here, Dyrachyo, what he may not expect He's a Monkey King in the trees who's going to jump onto Nisha. 35 seconds left on that Aegis, so Nisha, he's probably going to die here, but his team needs to get to help. Here to help him. Insania, great saves. Mickey found the strike, but the Aegis does go down, and Quinn's going to line it up now. They know no BKB for some of these heroes for this fight. This Templar Assassin is dead, and there's nothing Liquid can do about it.
Ups it a bit more.
When you can turn into the Spirit Breaker, though.
Yeah, that definitely is pretty damn nice.
And that's why Boxy is trying to build towards the Lincolns. He knows how important this matchup is, because if you get Ags, Spirit Breaker, more. I'm not sure if you want
physical battle between Monkey TA and their cores.
Oh no, again,
a freebie.
Quinn caught here because he had an Invis rune, thought he was fine to be able to scout, but a high ground ward and a sentry linked with it means that they will lose not only him, but possibly Tofu as well. Boy, that was some burst.
And they're smoking to contest this Roshan.
Liquid don't have all their heroes here just yet. The Monkey King's going to be ramping through the scan area. They're going to catch him, perhaps. The Plasma Field spots him out the Rolling Thunder. They go for Zai instead. Zai, in the middle of all these heroes, gets off a vacuum. Can he get off the wall? No! The Wukong's command, a little bit late. They cannot take advantage of the vacuum setup. He immediately buys back. Him and Boxy both need to get here for this fight. But Dyrachio's already scouting them out. They want to catch these heroes. They want to catch these two while they're alone. Bounce him into the wall. Boxy does that much for them. Mickey is going to jump in desperately. He's got the nullifier onto Ace, trying to focus him. He's getting away from that static link, though. Meanwhile, Quinn's going to die to the damage of the Templar Assassin, who TP back here. Meanwhile, Insania tossing away Tofu. Boxy's going to help him out with that one. He does have some mines to be able to lay down here. Ace chasing after Mickey. Mickey going to be stuck. Bound the strike onto two. Can he jump into the trees? Gaimin Gladiators not going to pursue because they know they have to be scared of Nisha, who's coming in, vacuum back in onto the two of them with the charge on top of that one, lining up things nicely. They finish off Ace. Now they chase for more. Mickey wants as much as possible out of this one. Turns around, stops the TP away from Tofu. They'll collect the Undying support as well. Both of these supports will go down, unable to get away. And even Boxy is just not going to let Dyrachio get away for free. His team is not going to follow him, but he is going to kick him out.
Stun. I feel like it's hard for him to go on a target, remain on it without a
double
BKB.
damage on Nisha. That's going to be some damage. Now they run into the tankiest hero on the side of the Gaimin Gladiators. Ace goes down to about half health before he gets away. Boxy pursues, so does Mickey. Mickey opting to go for Dyrachio.
Dyrachio's in trouble.
He's getting knocked around like a pinball. Harpoon back in, normal punched up in the air, and he's dead. Celery, who chased after him, trying to save his carry. He's going to fall right alongside, joins them in the same grave.
Man, look at the range on this Templar Assassin, man. He's outranging a tower. Is this fair?
Is this balanced?
He's almost level 25, too. This is a huge talent to hit. The refraction charges are good this game, right? What is breaking it? Another vac into the stun, into the Harpoon.
Harpoon pulling back in. Dyrachio has to use the waveform to jump away while Ace jumps into the fight. Wukong's command is going to force both of them backwards, but the Spirit Breaker charge back into that. Now the normal punch. Boom, 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 and Dyrachio dies again. He cannot stop these chain stuns. And once again, Celery diving after him will also fall.
Once you're locked in that arena, man, it's really hard to get out. Boxy is just having a free-for-all with these charges in the Lincoln Sphere. There's no control for the Breaker. This Undying Techie support duo feels useless in these fights as Liquid are just running him down with HP out of control, stuns out of control, and you don't have BKBs on Gaimin. You still don't have them, so you can't stand your ground.
He keeps on finding the opening here. The buyback now from Dyrachio. This must pay out some dividends, but Dyrachio immediately has to. Oh, and he got vacuumed out of that way.
Man.
Back in, and he's dead again. A dieback for Dyrachio. Liquid have halted the Dyrachio aggression, then they will let nobody leave. Ace struggling to get back to his fountain. Liquid say, hold up, guys, wait a minute. We're getting a little bit close. Let's not throw this. And back to the second lane of barracks, which they will claim. There is still a tier 2 up at the top part of the map, but Liquid may just want to go through the tier 4s and straight for the Ancient. Buyback now on Quinn.
That is a swift blink Templar Assassin right here. He's going to take your buildings very fast. Last team fight, you don't have your Morphling for it. You don't have a Tombstone, and you might not have a Razor.
Back in with a vacuum charge. Beautiful setup.
Disintegration.
He cannot get out of the Wukong's command this time because it's a level 25 Monkey King. The extra big range allows them to be able to zone out Gaimin Gladiators. A buyback on Ace. They're sticking on to Mickey. Kid of him forward stab turns around and looks like the damage is overwhelming. He may have stolen the damage away from Mickey, but there's still the Templar Assassin. The shots coming in. Ace, nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide. Team Liquid will even out the series and give themselves a chance at redemption against Gaimin Gladiators.
Ooh, this is going to be a spicy game 3 right here, because you know Liquid, they have some confidence right now. They have some momentum. They've been looking for the wins against this team all year long, and finally, it seems like they're figuring some stuff out, because again, I feel like in both these drafts, they took Gaimin off some of the things they rely on, which is like the big auras from Ace and a support duo that can pick up the slack. Some of the utility just feels a little off right now.
Can anybody out there